Center AM, Randy Scott, Jay Harris, and hey, another nickname for Steph Curry, Mr. 4,000. Steph and the Warriors hosting the Kings. Curry entering Thursday with 3,998 career three-point field goals made. Just needs 2 to get to 4K. Warriors up 8 first quarter. Jonathan Kuminga fast break finds Curry. Oh, we got one more. One away from 4,000 career made threes. So we go to the third quarter. Warriors up 6. Curry loses the dribble. Moses Moody gets it back. Thank you, Moses. There's your reward. You get the assist on this number 4,000. Listen to Kevin Harlan on Curry's historic shot.
Curry thought about 3. He'll put up a 3. There it is! Number 4,000. A shot for the ages from a player for the ages.
First play in NBA history with 4,000 career-made threes, acknowledging the fans. He had 11 points, 5 dimes. Warriors have won 6 straight after the game. Mr. 4,000.
The full record in New York was great because it was an unbelievable environment in Madison Square, but to do it in front of my home fans, and it was a weird game. I didn't get many attempts up, but to finally get it in the third, I felt the energy. It was special.
Now that we've reached 4,000, if he can stay healthy, how far can he take this?
8,000?
Oh, Coach got jokes. But how realistic is, say, 5,000? At both his season and career pace, Steph could reach 5,000 by 2028, which would be his age 39 season. He shouldn't be too concerned about losing his crown atop the leaderboard. James Harden's in second place all time, but he's more than 800 threes. Gentlemen, not only do the Warriors beat the Kings for their 6th straight win, the chef gets a new nickname. Curry becomes the first player in the history of the NBA with 4,000 made three-pointers in his career. So, back to David. You were classmates with Steph at Davidson College. You've seen him play a whole lot of basketball. How would you put this latest milestone into perspective?
When he has these sort of milestones like this, I always think back to the first time I saw him on the court, which is the Davidson red and white game, like the pep rally game before the season started his freshman year. And he comes out and his jersey's hanging off. He looks like he's 12 years old. He basically looks like Bow Wow and Like Mike without the braids. And he put up 25 points in the first half. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's pretty cool. This little kid can play basketball. There was no inclination that an NBA career was even possible for this little dude. And now we're here all these years later, and he has what I think, along with LeBron's 50,000 points, the unbreakable record of our lifetime. People are not going to get 4,000, let alone the 4,500 or 4,600 that he's going to get by the end of his career. This dude is obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen, and he is leading this era and setting a milestone that I don't think we're going to see broken anytime in the near future.
Yeah, and it's been a whole lot of fun watching him do it, too. David Dennis Jr. with us on SportsCenter. Thank you.
Let's get to the highlights.
Oh, reindeer indeed. We're in Milwaukee as these Luka-led Lakers take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. The problem is you trade away Anthony Davis and you trade away your interior defensive performance. That was Jericho.
That was the thing, yeah.
Throwing it down, then Dame Lillard going to find Sims again. Sims only had the 4 points. We're showing you all of them. Both buckets, because they made Giannis do that. Meanwhile, 10 dimes for Dame. Say that 10 times fast. Not now. Not now. Doncic driving, meanwhile. 14 of 27 from the floor. An incredible offensive performance for Luka, who pulls up, knocks down a triple there. He's smiling toward the Bucks bench. Was somebody chirping at him? Surely someone in a uniform. Okay. Thanasis, who did not play. Austin Reeves said, we don't have any room for error. We just got to play really good basketball games. Luka banking it in with the right hand, and then a 3 off of 1 foot over AJ Green. I mean, that's great defense from Green. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Markieff Morris doesn't either. He's like, I'm glad I played with him. Luka, 45 points, ties the season high, his most in a Laker uniform this season. Here comes Giannis, though, third quarter. Just a 2-point game at halftime. It's great that you can just elbow somebody in the face and then create space, and then the foul's on the guy you elbow, Brook Lopez. Lopez was 3 of 4 from distance. Splash Mountain had 23. We had 4 Bucks to go for 20 or more in the same game for the first time all season. One of them was Dame. He had 22 points, 10 dimes. We told you, 13th double-double of the season. Only 12 all of last season. Then Giannis, 24 points and 1. It's a third straight loss for the Lakers. Matches their season-long losing streak this season. And on that sour note, we welcome in Anscape's David Dennis Jr. with us this morning. David, assess for us, what is your level of concern with these Lakers now as that losing streak runs to 3?
So in the short term, this is going to get a lot uglier before it gets a lot better because that defense is going to struggle. There's no Rui, there's no LeBron, there's no Jackson Hayes. Alex Len was essentially unplayable last night, and Luka sort of fell into some of his old bad habits, getting back slowly on defense. He was carrying such a load offensively that he kind of looked a little bit more like Dallas Mavericks Luka on defense, and the rest of the team kind of followed suit. But in the long term, there's worse things that could happen than falling to the 4th or 5th seed in the Western Conference right now. Because right now they're matched up with the Houston Rockets. And if you're a healthy Lakers with LeBron back, with Rui back, playing that level of defense that you played these last few weeks, you have to feel like you can get out of that first round unscathed against that Rockets team. So what's most important for this Lakers squad right now is to get everybody as healthy as possible for a playoff run, even though they're going to be looking kind of rough losing some of these games against the Bucks and the Nuggets for the next week or so.
You mentioned the playoff run, and then you mentioned the Nuggets. That is the next team in their stretch of 6 games in 8 days. As that thing continues, it'll be Lakers and Nuggets tonight. David, stay close. Jay, what do you got? And it's a fair one, I think, to ask. Have we seen the last of him in a Duke uniform? The Duke star sprained his left ankle yesterday, forcing him out of Duke's ACC tournament win over Georgia Tech in the first half after it came down on the foot of a Yellow Jackets player. If you're squeamish, man, look away. I should have given you that warning about 5 seconds ago. Head coach John Shire saying that it's a quote-unquote real long shot. The freshman star will be able to play in the ACC tournament semifinals. College Game Day Seth Greenberg is with us from Nashville, the site of the SEC tournament. Coach, anytime you see your star player in a wheelchair needing help to get around, it's going to scare you. How would you approach here Cooper Flagg, his availability for the ACC tournament, and really his basketball at Duke moving forward?
As a coach, there's a lot of people involved in this decision. It's going to be the medical staff. It's going to be his agent. It's going to be his parents, and obviously Coach Shire. If it was me, there is no chance I would play him in the ACC tournament, even if he got approved to be able to play in the ACC tournament. Look, Duke won the ACC regular season, right? Their body of work. That's their body of work. That's his body of work. The next goal is to win a national championship. And there's no way in the world I would risk any further injury or not have him as healthy as he could be for the NCAA tournament. So if I was coaching, I'd say, Cooper, let's do rehab. Let's see how you feel come next Thursday or Friday, depending on the first round of the NCAA tournament. But there is no